My orchids are blooming really well. I just wanted to show my orchids how they're blooming. A lot of blooms. And my violet, I transplanted it into this pot with new dirt, and it really perked it up. And so I got a lot of blooms. And my other orchid has one flower stalk. It's going to have blooms in another few weeks. I picked one zucchini a few days ago, and then I need to pick another one because it's getting big. This tomato fell down and it had one bad spot, so I just cut it off. I need to pick some tomatoes. They're all getting ripe. So I'm going to show some tomatoes that I'm about to pick. Yeah, I need to transplant this rose cutting. It's getting really big, so I'm going to transplant that into the ground. I finally pruned my lavender. I really pruned it back because it gets all really thick woody branches, and then it gets kind of a lot of dead. It looked a lot like this. Most of them were like that I pruned off. So that's the normal thing for lavender. You have to prune it back really drastically. My lilac is doing pretty good. It still is not really having a lot of flowers. The same kind of thing is happening with the mold on the leaves, and I'm not going to spray them with any kind of spray this year. I'm just going to prune it back. I think it's too many leaves or something, so I'm going to prune back the ones that are starting to turn brown. And I think I have I don't know. Yeah, I think there might be one zucchini growing in there. This flower is from the rose cutting that I transplanted, and it's not getting much sun because the zucchini plant is covering it. But my original rose, it's almost as tall as me now. It's really growing well. There's a big bloom. This is a nice bloom from that other rose cutting that I transplanted. There's a lot of hummingbirds waiting for me to leave. I need to put some more sugar water here. They drank it all. Okay, so I need to pick some tomatoes because they are all seeming to get ripe at once. And I need to water. And here is a lot of peppers. I just have a lot of serrano peppers, and they're starting to turn red. That means they're really hot and spicy. So all these peppers, I can't eat that many. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick these and put them in a freezer bag. I'll wash them off, dry them, put them in a freezer bag, and they're going to be good for a really long time. They're really big peppers. And the plant still is doing well. Maybe it'll survive another winter. So this is the tomatoes that I need to pick. I got a lot of tomatoes that are all getting ripe at once, and now it seems like this, I don't know if this tomato plant is going to survive or not. It's all turning brown now, but it's got a lot of water in there. This one doesn't, so I think finally this one might be, I don't know if it will survive. But it lasted a long time and it produced a lot of tomatoes. This one here, this is a big tomato. There's more over here. Yeah. Gonna have to eat some tomatoes. And also, here is zucchini. A tiny zucchini, and here's a bigger one. there's a big one. Yeah, that's a big one. I gotta pick that one. So I gotta cook some zucchini. My basil is growing pretty well. Something's eating it. Hopefully it's not snails, but yeah, I think it probably is a snail. Snails are getting in there and eating the basil. Okay, so that is my side yard update for today.